Wade Abraham, my partner in this venture, and I both think that this is a tremendous opportunity. It's, it was described to us before we took it over as liquid gold. And in limitless form, 605,000 gallons a day. With what we have right now, we know that there's another dozen to 2 dozen to maybe 3 dozen springs that have the potential to be developed on the property. It is, for us, we think, a fantastic opportunity. And as much as we thought that was a fantastic opportunity, the real motivation behind this was Wade and I are both born and raised here in the Utica area. Went to school together. We've known each other since 5th grade. We graduated from New Hartford. I went off to the Naval Academy. He went off to Clarkton University. And he had his own business with medical manufacturing, device manufacturing down in the Utica area. And I had bought out a local helicopter company with the help of Adirondack Bank originally. And we saw this opportunity for the opportunity it was, but also because there were, at the time, 70 jobs here that were going to go away. And we knew that 70 jobs, which meant 70 families, were going to be negatively, horribly negatively impacted if this truly went bankruptcy and then liquidation. This area has been hit hard enough. We didn't want to see it take another hit, because it would have been a devastating hit. And once they closed this plant, anyone would be hard-pressed to come back in and get it going again. So those jobs would have been gone. And what we have found is these 50 jobs that we've saved, these 50 employees, these 50 families, they are spectacular. They are absolutely the most dedicated workforce. They're brilliant at what they do. They give us everything they can possibly give us every single day. That's the true pleasure in this, is knowing that 50 families, and we're hoping to grow this, we're hoping to be at 60, back to 70, grow this facility and grow this plant and grow this opportunity so this region comes back strong, and the people that are so deserving to have solid work in this area continue to have solid work in this area. An aquifer is just an underground source of water. So our water is trying to get to the Black River, and where it can't get to the Black River, it comes to the surface, and where it comes to the surface, those are called springs, and then that's where we capture them. And that's all we're doing. We're just capturing the water that's naturally coming to the surface, and then we're piping it to our facility. We're one of the rare facilities in the country that actually has its own springs on its property and controls its own springs. So right now we have 5 springs. We know that there's several more springs to be tapped, but we operate off of 5 springs right now. It comes to the surface naturally. We capture it, we pipe it to our facility, and that's really unusual. There's no trucking, there's no land leases, there's no deals with municipalities. It is purely aquifer-fed spring water that is all on our own 1,700 acres. And what's really unique about these aquifers is one is estimated to be between 500 million and 1 billion years old, and the other one's estimated to be right around 1 billion years old. So these aquifers were generated, all the way back into the Ice Age. All of our water comes out of the ground at 43 degrees. Comes into the plant at 43 degrees, stays in the tanks at 43 degrees, it gets bottled at 43 degrees, and comes right through the whole process and pretty much maintains that same temperature. It's a great water. It's actually incredibly healthy water. It's very low sodium and high calcium. The other thing is there's 0 bromide in our water, and the reason that's important is all water has to be ozonated. If there's bromide in the water, bromide, when it's ozonated, turns to bromate, and that's a high carcinogen. We have 0 bromide in our water, and we constantly are testing for the characteristics, the qualities, the mineral contents of our water. And consistently, it comes out extremely low sodium, high calcium, 0 bromide. So it's got a great consistency, great quality, and actually it gives it a great taste as well. This is a huge quality of life for the entire region, because these aquifers are quite large. They go on for miles, and their quality is just fantastic. The quality of the water that serves this region is fantastic. We have the ability to pull 605,000 gallons a day. And that isn't really tapping the full potential of these aquifers. They've been around for 1 billion years. We expect and hope that they'll continue to be around for 1 billion years. We have water. So from a manufacturing standpoint, from a quality of life standpoint, we have what other parts of this country would kill for. We have this natural resource that basically comes to us in a limitless capacity. So we think that from an economic advantage, we hold the cards. We are in an incredibly unique position here in this part of the country that anybody that wants to do something can really do it. And that means from a social aspect, a recreational aspect, all the way to a manufacturing aspect.